All right, everybody, welcome to another episode of The Theory. Today we've got a bit longer of an episode for just basic UFO footage review, but I've got two really wild clips for you guys. One published a couple days ago, which appears to be a flying saucer, a disc, that crashed into Mars with a huge trail behind it. So we're going to check that out. I don't know if it's the same circumstances as the whole the moon structure, where, you know, they found the structure on the moon, the Chinese rover did. But we don't know if it's natural or unnatural yet, so we're still waiting to find out. It may take a couple months. But I'm looking at this very similar to the moon subject. But then we also have two images captured from the Mars Curiosity rover back in 2019, which appear to show these bright lights just floating over the surface of Mars. And they appear to be really close to what people see here on Earth and record, and are labeled UFOs. So Mars may have some activity up there, but we're going to go ahead and check out both of those clips, and then I'm going to tell you guys about my new obsession with NFTs and why you guys should probably check some of these out. We created an OpenSea account, and we downloaded a bunch of NFTs to there, and I made my first trade. I'll tell you guys who I traded to here soon. Today's video, though, is brought to you by creepytkt.com and the Graveyard Goons. There'll be some information about them in the description of this video and in the comments. But let's go ahead and check out this first clip that was published a couple days ago about this disc on Mars.
The site we're looking at is located right there, folks, near Seti Mensa at 6 degrees 27 minutes south, 76 degrees 57 minutes west. So there it is at 1:1 scale, and we see a strange trench, and at the end of it, a perfect disc, partially covered in sand and debris, and behind it we have random dunes. Here I've removed some of the dunes to give you an idea of what we're looking at here, or potentially what we're looking at here. It looks like a disc-shaped craft or object came in at a very low angle and crashed into the surface of Mars, leaving this trench behind it. And then later over time, sand dunes formed in this trench. We can see some sand has fallen down the side.
Alright guys, so as you can see, it's pretty strange. I'm looking at this exactly the way I'm looking at the whole structure on the moon situation from the Chinese rover. It could be natural, it could be unnatural. Of course, it doesn't look natural, but, you know, it's not Earth. It is Mars, so maybe it is, you know, natural on Mars. Definitely not natural on Earth. But we're gonna try to see if this goes anywhere. I'm gonna keep following the story like I do with everything. But it's extremely interesting. So I figured I would show it to you guys. It's getting posted around a whole bunch. But next, let's go ahead and look at these Curiosity pictures from 2019.
Look at this picture of Mars. That light on the right side of the photo is creating quite a stir online, with some speculating the possibility of life on the red planet. NASA's Curiosity rover took the picture, and a NASA scientist tweeted the spot is probably just a cosmic ray. Curiosity captured a similar photo on Mars' horizon back in 2014, but it was said to just be the sun reflecting off the rocky surface. Right.
Alright guys, so as you can see, it's another weird one. Personally, these Mars Curiosity rover pictures are more interesting to me than the possible craft. But they resemble a lot like what we see with UFOs here on Earth. So I thought these were really interesting. I don't personally believe the whole sun ray thing, unless somebody else has some science behind that, of why it would just make one perfect little ball of light and separate from everything else with no shadows or anything like that. So that one was really interesting to me. But now I get to tell you guys about the fun new venture I'm on with NFTs, non-fungible tokens, which are basically digital property. There's art, there's music, there's utilities, there's games. All are connected to the blockchain, similar to Bitcoin and stuff like that. And I've actually created a bunch of my own NFTs. You can go to the UFO_club on OpenSea, and you can see all our NFTs. You can bid on them and stuff like that. But I'm not really so much worried about selling them right now as much as collecting them. So a lot of younger people are going out and creating these NFTs. My first NFT I actually traded with a legal alien on OpenSea, and it's from the Out of This World collection. And you can see right here, it's pretty cool. It's basically a one-of-a-kind art piece that is tied to the blockchain, and I now own it. So put it this way, if he blows up, my piece of digital art also blows up. So it's really interesting. This NFT stuff is super cool. I'm actually going to do a full audio podcast with a couple friends of mine on Spotify, and I'm going to tell you guys all about the NFTs in detail, what my plans are with them, and how I think I can make it work really well. I've offered shout outs on the channel, like I just did for Illegal Alien, for trades with NFTs and stuff like that. They come with unlockable content and all kinds of cool stuff. So it's actually really interesting. It's supposedly part of this whole metaverse thing we're going to be seeing soon. So I look forward to telling you guys about that. Thank you for tuning in. If you have any comments on these videos from Mars, drop a comment. Let us know what you think, man. Personally, the second one of the lights was a little more compelling to me as far as UFO activity goes, but who knows? If something flies, it can crash. So maybe the first one is also legit and not a natural structure. But I appreciate you guys again. Like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.